make sure there's no spells on it first,
It looks
please.
it looks like some sort of carousel box.
Oh.
It's like a music box.
What about the green orb thingy here?
Yeah.
The green orb thingy looks a little just like it looks like a green orb.
Okay.
Makes sense. Green orbs look like green orbs.
Can y'all detect magic?
I'm looking and I don't see that spell.
I can use detect magic.
Alright, go for it.
Go for it, please, because I don't want to go anywhere near those objects until I know it's safe.
Do I have to be close, or can I just use it?
You can use it. You're gonna detect
I'm
magic
gonna
within
have to
60 feet of you.
Yep, I'll just use detect magic. So.
I'm out of carrots, and I just went to the supermarket yesterday.
Uh-oh.
Oops.
You have a problem. Oh.
I don't like. Yeah,
You have too much carotene in your system, sir.
I don't like carrots. Blech.
You gonna cast it?
Yep, I'm casting it right now.
Okay.
Did it work?
Wait, Lucid
What?
caused an alarm. What
Lucid,
alarm?
where's Lucid? Oh.
Wait.
Oh, good.
There's.
Oh,
Attempt to
I'm
use
the
an
lever,
the value of a
and-
selected token, but no tokens are selected.
You guys not see what's
Your
right
token. You
here?
have to select your token.
I did select my token. All
That looks like bones over there.
right, let me try again.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying
Hold
to
on.
get Shiloh to...
All right, let me try it again.
That does look like bones.
Self.
It's a lot of
and
pillows.
Now it should work.
Here
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
Nice. All right. You do detect magic coming from that direction.
Uh-oh. Okay, I don't
Hold
like
on.
that.
Is it a trap?
I'm gonna...
It could be.
Well, what type of aura is it? Malicious or?
Okay, Faye, just...
You're gonna have to wait for someone else to do something before I can give you the second round.
Well,
Oh yeah,
Faye
because
Thor
every other
just
round we learn
rolled-
more. So
Faye Thor just rolled Knowledge Arcana. Arcania.
Well, knowledge arcana. It's just from looking at it. You kind of get the inclination that if there were a magical trap that via proximity, it would have gone off by now.
Alright. So it's probably safe.
I'm gonna roll search check to look basically past Lucid
How
into
far
the
can
door.
I cast detect magic?
Alright,
Identify
60
magic
feet.
item from. Okay.
Identify.
Alright. Okay, I roll...
It's a touch spell.
Oh, it's a touch
Oh.
spell.
Yeah, identify magic item is a touch spell.
don't think I want you touching that.
So it's not a metal. If it's not a magical trap, it would have hit by now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
We still don't know
it's-
what it does.
It's my room. I'll take a risk.
Good luck, Amber.
That search check was for me looking past Lucid. Do I...
All right, so you're gonna touch the box.
I'm
I
going
guess we're not
to
gonna do that.
touch the box.
Be careful.
Even though I just told myself don't touch anything. And I'm going against everything I just said. I touch the box.
You touch the box. It opens up.
What?
You are suddenly filled with happy memories of your childhood. You remember as your father Hawthorne cradled you as a child. You had trouble sleeping at night, and he gave you this music box to soothe you.
I know this song.
Duh.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
I think everyone here knows it.
Ivan, are you
really
doing
hard
that?
for me to not sing the
I'm-
lyrics right now.
Yes.
Unfortunate, but the thing is that no one else in the room hears it. It's only you, Amber.
Oh.
Ooh, fascinating.
That's interesting.
Don't y'all hear it?
I don't hear anything.
Anything, Amber?
I am nowhere near that room right now.
It's such a nice song. Oh, it stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
All right.
Knowledge Arcana roll.
What did it
Knowledge
sound
Arcana roll. You're pretty sure that if no one else can hear it except for her, it has to be a specific enchantment.
Hmm.
Then hit back up.
I think you should keep that with you. I mean, if you're the only one who can hear it, it was meant for you to have.
It certainly made you happy, and anything that can make you happy is really useful for us.
Okay, I'll take the box with me.
Good.
All right.
All right. Rolling.
Now I'm curious about this orb, though.
This orb over here?
Yeah, the green.
Yeah.
Green one.
So add music box to your inventory, Amber.
Music box to inventory. Gotcha.
What are we? Have we investigated this orb over here?
No.
Not yet. I was going to.
I am still waiting to see if my search check did anything.
Oh, your search check.
Oh yeah, did my detect magic give us any more info?
Okay, your detect magic said there were 2 auras, and the power of the strongest aura is coming from the orb.
Ah.
Oh.
The other aura would obviously
Alright.
be music box.
And it's clearly not a trap, otherwise it would have activated.
And Rose, your search check reveals that there are in fact bones and dried blood on the floor.
Well, dried blood.
Let's
so
not touch
Re-
that.
Hey, Rose, could you ask Shiloh to back up? I want to get a back.
Sure thing.
Alright, I'm gonna go over to the orb.
Okay.
Holy.
What are you gonna do?
I'm searching for traps and such. 38.
38.
Also, I see there's a giant lever to my left of me.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
I'm like, there's.
Yeah, you do detect. Yes. You look around. You're gonna have to step into the room for this. You're gonna have to walk around a little bit.
Oh boy. All right.
Good luck.
Alright,
I pat Jalorm on the back a bit.
alright. Meanwhile, I'm gonna.
Step in and walk around.
Avoiding
Step
the
into
light.
the light, my son.
You
I'm
look
gonna-
as you walk around the room a little bit. You see a lot of gold and jewels, and then and then instantly you realize, and then you look at the bones down, and you notice that some of them look broken.
Ooh.
You instantly realize that this is the crushing room trap, and touching any of the gold will trigger it.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's not do that.
Is there a way to can I disable the trap though?
I wouldn't mess with it because you might end up triggering it and you might end up dead.
let's just
Unfortunately,
leave it
there is no way to disable this trap.
There's
Yeah.
a problem. We should not let Amber into this room if we can help it.
All right, gotcha.
What room?
No, nothing.
no room,
Absolutely
nothing.
Oh, okay.
A very dangerous room if you do enter it.
Okay, I'll believe you. I'm gonna touch the orb.
It's squishy.
Oh.
Squishy.
You instantly recognize this as a bouncy toy that Hawthorne enchanted for you to play with.
Aww.
I remember this. Squish, squish, squish.
All right.
so cute.
Curiosity. What? Do I?
Yeah, we had to ask for it too. What were you planning to do? Sit there and watch?
Oh, I could have dismissed them at any time. But where's the fun in that?
Yeah, exactly. Just nothing but a big game to you.
Congratulations, you can point out the bleeding obvious.
Amber, you might want to change back before you pass out.
Well, at the
Yeah.
very least, thank you for at least helping us with one of them.
Oh, where'd I go? Oh.
Shifting you back.
Where's Envy? There's Envy. Yay.
Okay, we have to go through a wealth of healing magic, low
Fair
level
cross.
stuff, whatever we got left.
Also, I believe I shall be moving backwards.
Yeah, Jiminia.
Yes.
You may have to step back.
Why?
I don't know how this works.
For some reason, the orb won't open unless there's.
I don't see a problem with Jaminia being around.
Oh, hello.
Hello. What's that?
A book?
It's like a book.
It is a book.
Okay.
Okay, you can kill yourself.
Oh, Ren is gone.
I'll approach it.
Book.
How many spells am I allowed?
Ray!
No!
Six of you.
Ren, back. No, bad.
Bad Ren.
Bad, Ren. Bad, back.
That could be my master's book.
I'm going to not touch it, but appraise it because I've learned some things about this tower.
Okay. I will not touch.
Are folks paying attention on the healing spells? I'm going to be casting a bunch of them.
Yep.
I only need
I
one
got
point, I'm
8.
fine.
All right.
Ember got 12 HP.
I'm trying to keep very close track of what's being cast where and how many I've got left.
I'm gonna cast one more Cure Light as well.
I'm at 51.
I can't see Jaminia's hit point pool. Where is she at?
Jaminia waves you off and says, "I'm fine."
I see.
Okay. Here we go.
All right. Faye did an appraisal.
Okay, Faye did an appraisal.
I didn't mean to do that on myself. I meant to click myself. This was meant for
Oh, I got another 30.
Cross. There we go.
Ross.
Okay.
Thus far, I've cast 3 spells on Amber and 2 spells on Cross.
Okay.
Okay. So, what I'm going to do is... Okay. So, Amber... So, Faye Thurins, your appraise check doesn't reveal much. It's that you start looking around for any sort of magical binding, but you don't really see anything.
I come over and I touch the book.
It clicks open.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Can you decipher what's in it?
I guess I roll a search.
All right.
Okay, 1 sec. There you are. Come on. Ah!
3
Doesn't take-
spells on Rose.
Got it.
Look at your journal, Amber.
Journal. All right.
Can I read it over her shoulder?
Wait. Where do I find journals?
Look into your journal and books and papers.
Where do I find that?
It's the journal tab at the top right.
Next to the chat icon.
Well, I clicked on journal. Now what?
Okay, now do you see books? A folder labeled books and papers.
You healed Shiloh, or was that
I
intended?
meant to click Amber. Amber is right on
Oh,
top
okay.
of Shiloh.
I
So that's
clicked
22
books and
for Amber.
papers. All right. Oh, Hawthorne's journal. Got it. All right.
Okay,
Reading it.
so
All right.
Amber is supposed to be healed another 22 hit points, please.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
And I'll do that one more time.
Woo!
Are you
Wow.
up to full now?
What was the rest of it?
It should be 22 and 25, so a total of 47.
Yeah, that is enough. She should be at max.
She
So
should
I'm
be
at,
at
I'm
max.
at what?
You're at 129.
129.
Okay.
All right. There you
Who
go.
else still needs healing? We got Rose and Cross. Are those the only 2?
I think so.
All right.
I've
Okay,
been
I'm gonna
using
read
a
this.
bunch of my low-level stuff. I've got some mid-level stuff left.
Okay, I'm gonna read this journal aloud.
All right, let's hear it.
Amber, I would imagine that you might have questions about who you are and where you come from. Now that the time has come, I can give you this. What happened to your true family is not my place to tell. However, you may find answers to the north. Encrypted in the pages of this book is a map. I beg that you do not let this information fall into the wrong hands. And for now, I feel I should tell you more about your heritage.
And after that, you start flipping through all the pages, and it's a lot of history and stuff, and then you go all the way to the end.
Okay. I love you, my little cookie monster.
No.
Your adopted father, Hawthorne.
Oh,
Little cookie monster.
Daddy's little monster.
Wooden.
More information in the north, huh? And this information cannot fall into wrong hands.
Better hold on tight to it.
I will.
Over here, please.
Okay.
Let me see the book. Put it on the table there.
Okay, I put the book on the table.
Now let's see. Oh, how about I remember to... No. You're getting mad. You're fine. Let's see. There's one thing I need to check real quick.
Okay.
No, without freaking hitting my hand against the side of my phone, please.
Like, I know what's
Okay, so there's two things you can do with this journal. It's like, you can either read it or you can encrypt it.
Come on.
We can't do both.
Not this time, unfortunately.
There's one of my spells I want to check right quick.
Okay. I'm just worried that if we encrypt it, I won't know what's in it, so...
Isn't it already encrypted? Isn't that the whole point?
Well, you're deciphering the encryption. Yeah.
Okay, then I'd say we read it.
Okay.
Nobody else can encrypt it except you.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are going to read it?
Read magic.
Read scrolls and spell books.
It says, I'm reading further on it, it says decipher magical inscriptions on objects. That was what I was checking. And you said this is magically encrypted, so I thought it was appropriate.
All right. Are you going to read the encryption, or are you going to read the actual thing?
I'm reading the encryption first, since she had read the journal when we were at the tower.
All right. You start flipping through the pages, and you start noticing a pattern on each of the pages. You soon realize that this is that there's some sort of watermark on each of them. So, and you realize that you have to sort of get it wet in order to.
I don't know if I have any water spells, so can you go and collect a cup of water from our friends outside, please?
I can.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You also realize that the pages are water resistant, and the ink won't fall off when it's hit with water.
Okay. While she's doing that, I'm gonna take a proper look at some of the pages out here in this thing.
Okay.
So, what do I need to roll for that?
Yeah, that'd be a knowledge history.
Okay.
I'm assuming Rose has my bag and there's hopefully water in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Roll a search check. Roll a search check, Amber.
Okay, search check. Da, 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 da.
Okay, so.
Hold on 1 second.
Story. That was one of my least favorite subjects in school.
Yay,
That
18.
was my favorite.
Oh,
Well, you're a nerd.
Oh, that's.
Shock and dismay. The secret's out, people.
Calamity and woe.
Search check 19.
Okay, so you actually do manage to find a skin of water. So you bring that back inside.
Look, I've got water.
Okay.
And I rolled my knowledge history check.
Okay. Alright, so I've updated that. I've updated that particular journal. So
I don't have access to that particular journal.
okay, and give me 1 second. I shall change that, and it is changed.
Yay!
All right. Pardon me.
Sorry,
No, I'm just reading a little bit about the beginning of some dragons. It's very.
Well, I want to know what's in it.
Okay, I'll read. Faye's gonna read it too, and gonna tell Amber what it is she found.
Okay.
It's just I've only got about a paragraph, but don't choke. That choking's not allowed here.
I'll try not to.
All right.
Like if choking was allowed here, Simula would already be gone.
Wow.
Arkheimer! Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Oh, now.
How sleepy are you?
So what are we? So you're just reading through the paragraph?
Yeah, I'm reading. I'm going to read the paragraph to Amber. So, you know what? I should probably read it out loud.
Yeah, but make sure nobody's listening.
In the beginning, Rayshan, also known as Bahamut, Paladin, and the Dragon Father. See, it was the name Bahamut that made me squeal because of Final Bahamut. Bahamut. That was what made me squeal because Final Fantasy. The Dragon Father created the first dragons from his perch on Mount Celestial. His creations included Tamara, the Benevolent One, Lendis, the Spirit of Justice, Asterinian, the Master of Mirth, and Halal, Keeper of Creation. At first, all dragons had metallic hues of gold, silver, copper, brass, and bronze. Rayshan gave them a directive to guide and protect the lesser races, like humans, elves, cough, not entirely, and dwarves, without revealing themselves publicly. This is why dragons mostly remain apart from other civilized societies. Huh. You're very different in that, at least.
Yeah, I live amongst humanoids, so...
Of course, Tamara's being quite different from the directive she was given by living in Married Port with Seolic.
I suppose so.
Anyway, let me see that water skin.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to pour the water skin over the journal.
All right, so
have some water, my pretties.
All right, so you pour the water on it, and it begins. Even though the pages seem to have been water resistant, it actually soaks through the pages, and you actually see a sort of translucent map. Direct. And then you turn another page, and then you see a very different map, and then you turn another page and you see another map.
Okay, Amber. Whenever you need to look at this map, pour water on the journal. Otherwise, keep this thing as dry as possible. Otherwise, anyone who looks through it will be able to read it.
Okay.
So no dropping it into any puddles when you trip.
Okay. No pressure. I will put it in my pouch.
All right, you're gonna put it into your pouch. There you go.
I would like to read it a little more at a later date, though. That dragon history is very interesting.
Was there no more information? Was there no information about me?
Well, I only really had time to read a paragraph before you came back with the water.
Oh.
Don't worry. I promise. I'll look through it some more later. Right now, my stomach is reminding me that we have not eaten. I'm surprised yours isn't.
I've been distracted. I just want to know. For the first time in my life, I am unsure, and I'm getting answers for that uncertainty. And I'm sorry. That doesn't mean I should be greedy and keep you away from eating.
Don't worry about it. It's not like I mind an excuse to be away from her.
That is my biggest concern.
I didn't notice your little jealousy fits whenever she and Ivan would speak.
It's not funny. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm the one laughing, not her.
Sorry, I thought that was Faye.
That was me.
My laugh is very different from hers.
Okay, but yeah, I growl a little in my throat. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Ivan's just really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I love everybody in my horde equally.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you saying that all the time? Every time I answer. I feel like you're mocking me a little bit, Faye, and I don't like it. Harumph.
You're adorable, you know that?
Oh.
I remind you that I am a big, scary, fire-breathing dragon, and I will...
Mm-hmm.
He is kind of cute, though. Oh, but it's not like it'll go anywhere. I mean, I'm a dragon, and he's a bard.
Well...
Very, very short part.
I've heard of Stranger Things. I mean, after all, we do have Cross and Jaminia to think about. Are we actually having girl talk in a D&D game?
Yeah, I love it.
We totally are. Oh my gosh.
I find it fascinating because it sounds like a conversation between teenagers, but think about how old these characters really
I know, right?
Yeah. Like
They're both around 100 years old, give or take.
Well, here's the thing: is that a lot of times, like people who go to war or people who are in high stress situations, they talk about pointless stuff to decompress in order to de-stress, to get their mind off of the constant death and destruction. So this is their way of feeling sane. This is kind of their way of feeling human.
He said about the Sylvan Esti and the dragon.
You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Anyway, look, Ivan's a really nice guy. I don't know though, Faye. I mean, it's one thing with you and Shalaran.
Perhaps.
I mean, I may be a young dragon, but I see things. You're sighing. Is that normal for a humanoid? You're sighing a lot.
I'm not going to pretend to fool myself into thinking that I'll ever be with anyone.
Are we bonding? Sorry, I had to say it, Ellie.
No, it's fine.
Okay, back in character.
I don't need to think about something that's probably never going to happen. Anyway, I'm hungry and I'm going to get food.
I imagine a few people are already at the door, like ears pressed, listening in on it.
I swear, if Lynn opens
If I
this
saw
door,
anyone at the door, I'd be pulling them by the ear.
Oh, but come on, we want to listen to this. This is juicy.
So, Nathan's never punched anyone before, but that could change.
I can imagine I'd be blowing smoke at a few people if I caught them.
Oh, thankfully, I don't think anyone was.
Okay.
Nope.
Faye,
Yes?
what if Simula tries anything with this book? I don't think I could live with myself. What should I do?
If it really comes down to it, and I despise suggesting it, burn it. I'd rather destroy the information than have it fall into the wrong hands.
It's my father's journal.
I know, and it's a book. You think I enjoyed suggesting the idea of destroying a perfectly
It's
good
more
book?
than just a book, though, Faye.
I know that, Amber. I know that. It would be the same if someone were to suggest that I destroyed something to bring up this.
Okay. I'll remember that.
So we go back outside to join the nomming.
Yep.
All right. Cheese and fish.
Might actually have that. I'm not entirely sure what.
That doesn't actually sound.
If you would have said fish and custard, I would have punched you.
Oh, you should have.
Right.
You missed the opportunity.
Okay, even I have standards.
Oh, come on.
I don't. All right.
Well, to be fair, I don't know what food is created when Owen creates food. So maybe there is cheese and
Food
fish.
for
That's
like
I know.
48 people, so we can probably assume there's sushi on the menu, or at least I can help. I love sushi.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I want you to roll a listen check for me, please.
On it.
Check from everyone. Okay.
On the wrong tab.
This immediately makes me uneasy.
Yeah.
It should.
6?
Yeah.
8.
18.
Wow, actually,
Four.
Cross did pretty good.
I'm gonna get my will save up and ready just in case.
Do you ever have noticed it's like Cross usually gets the highest like spots or listens, and he's
Am I?
he's like the one who usually notices things first.
Yeah, I mean, I usually get the listen check, but if I don't, Cross does. Yeah.
Yeah.
I usually
I imagine
shot
you
that
put a lot of
everywhere.
skill points into spot and listen and search and such.
I did actually when I was leveling him up. I made sure to do that.
Yeah. Okay, so you hear kind of like the beating of very small wings coming through the trees.
Hold on. Here's something.
Knowledge nature in order to figure it out.
Yep, go for it.
Alrighty.
I suddenly
leave the-
suspect messenger bird.
Nice one.
There you go.
It's light
Alright.
flapping. That's all I can hear.
Oh, I can do a knowledge.
Yeah, you start. You
She
start
got it
hearing
already.
you hear the. What is it? You hear the flapping too, but it sounds a lot lighter. In fact, it sounds like you've heard it earlier before, but you actually managed to place it.
Wait a minute.
And your things are and your feelings are confirmed as soon as they reveal themselves.
Oh.
Okay,
Hey.
which one's bullying?
Which one's
Aries.
bullying?
Which one's bullying? Your race is none of them.
Pixies.
Yeah, you look around and you don't see it, and none of them really seem familiar.
How do you do?
Miss you, Celine.
Hi.
They look around and they say, "Hi, who are you guys?"
We mean no harm. We're just camping for the night here.
Oh, you just came for the night here? So you wouldn't mind waiting, would you?
Is there a
Um,
reason why? Are we
um,
trespassing?
Yeah, kinda. Can you please leave?
Oh.
Okay. Should we leave, guys?
If
I
you
think
will
we
give us a
should.
few minutes to pack up, we can leave.
Okay.
Hang on, give me 1 sec.
Oh, forget it. We'll just make you leave now.
Oh, jeez, I was afraid of that.
What?
Wait, what?
Eh?
Hold on.
Alright,
Hold on, please.
let's do it, girls!
Wait.
Wait. We said
Wait.
we would leave. What are you doing?
Okay, Faye Thurin, I want you to roll a knowledge nature check.
Yes, sir. Okay. Knowledge nature. Where are you? There you are.
Okay, so remembering what you do from reading the Fey Compendium, you remember how twisted a Fey's morality is.
Actually, she didn't. I did.
Oh.
Well, we both read it.
Did you? No.
All right.
okay.
Ah.
It's like, okay, no more sticky creatures here. Goodbye.
Wait, what?
So
Wait, what are they doing? Hey!
you see them begin to glow, and a bright light hits you all.
Do we have to roll a save for this one?
Unfortunately, this is you can't. The save DC is ridiculous. It's
Never mind then.
What have we here?
There we go.
Oh, what just happened?
What in the bloody Fae?
This seems to be only half the group.
Where are we?
Well, let's
Guys?
have a look around. But
I'm going to do a spot check.
okay. Rose, the first thing you know is the first thing you realize it is very, very hot.
oh great,
Oh,
we may be in a desert.
crap.
Or a jungle.
I was
Looking
getting
at
trees.
the monotony of the color span, I'm gonna stick with my original assessment and say desert.
Yep, I agree.
Yes.
Ugh.
Sun
not
is
burning.
sun is burning brightly overhead. You don't see very many trees, and
Knowledge geography. I rolled a knowledge geography.
yeah, and Jaminia is looking around, and she is positively puzzled. But wait a minute, wasn't it nighttime?
Oh dear, where are we?
How far did we transport?
I'm more concerned about when.
Oh, this is definitely not good. Around what time is it?
The sun is directly overhead.
Oh, it's
noon,
gotta be
theoretically,
kidding.
hypothetically.
Oh, great, high noon. Just what I wanted.
Oh,
Well, we needn't bother about worrying about dehydrating, but we do need to worry about getting back to the rest of the group.
oh.
Any ideas?
Oh, goodness gracious, if I only knew.
I'm going to try to scry them out. Since they are so familiar, I should be able to find them, unless they're on
Think so.
another plane.
Well,
actually,
considering it's a different time of day, that may not be out of options.
All right. Give me 1 minute. Okay, so you hit scry.
Ooh, excuse me.
Burp. Darn it!
Okay, all right.
Really?
So who are you attempting to scry?
Amber. I feel like Amber would be the most open to it right now.
Because she'd probably be panicking.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, so you attempt to scry Amber, and Amber, you feel the gentle prodding of Phaethern's will.
I feel Faye, where are you?
Really don't know. I'm hoping you could tell me where you are.
I don't know where you are. I don't
It's,
see
uh,
you.
Amber, the rest of you are in while the rest, you all are surrounded by ice and snow.
It's
Oh.
really cold. It's really cold here. I don't like the cold.
Amber, breathe. Breathe.
Okay.
Amber, you can keep others warm.
Oh yeah, that's right. I can breathe fire.
I don't know where we are. We seem to be in a desert. But just a moment ago for us, it was nighttime, and now the sun's directly overhead. What time is it where you are? What's the sun's position?
It is night where they are.
I see stars. I see.
Well, you don't really see stars because.
All right, it's just night. I just see it's night. Okay, okay. It's dark here. There's no sun.
Oh dear.
Oh, this is just peachy.
We're going to try to figure out where we are. You do the same, and remember what we talked about in the cabin.
Okay. Got it.
Just keep calm, okay?
Okay. Okay.
All right, so you're gonna end the scry spell.
Yep.